Hi class, today what we're going to work on is the Career Research Report assignment. So the Career Research Report is designed to help you find your career path, and below is a list of questions to answer for this assignment. So what we're going to use is your strong interest inventory and the Myers-Briggs type indicator profiles, and you're going to choose one major in career to research. The website that we're going to use for this assignment is ONET, and it's just using this link right here. It's 1tonline.org. That's the website for ONET. And I just want you to provide short answers for each of these sections in terms of the career, the education, and then looking at if this career is realistic for you, and you can provide the detail. So I just want some short answers: name of the career, the job duties, the employment outlook, the disadvantages, if you can overcome these advantages, and the salary range. Super important. And then give me your four-letter personality code, and then the strong interest inventory three-letter code as well. And then tell me if your personality or interests align with this career. The education, if you're choosing that particular major or career, let me know what kind of education does that particular career require, and the major that's best fit for this particular field of study, and what university offer this degree, and which school you would like to attend, and tell me why you selected the school. Some people say, typically they like to stay home and to save cost, and that would be the reason why they chose a particular school to go to, or they want to experience something new and they want to go out of state or live on their own. And you have to tell me the degree cost. So per semester, your tuition, how much it's going to cost, and if you are going to need to live, in the dorms or move out on your own, how much that's going to cost as well. And lastly, I want you to let me know if the findings are realistic for you. Are you going to be able to complete that education and pay for your schooling, or be able to overcome some of the disadvantages of the career that you've chose? So with that, let's go on to ONET with this website right here. So once you click on that, it should take you to this ONET online website. This is a great website to explore your career and do some research. So if you have your Myers-Briggs and the strong interest inventory profile out, you should have a list of your top 10 strong occupation, and then just a bunch of list of different occupation for the Myers-Briggs personality. And so for me, my top 10 for the strong occupation would be career counselor, university administrator, musician, instructional coordinator, and social worker. Although, some of these careers sounds interesting to me, others are not. For example, musician, I don't know where that came from. I like music, but I don't think I don't play any instruments or anything like that. So, but I look at this, you have to look at the similarities that these occupations have in common, and that all of these careers has to do with working with others and working with people. And for me, having an S in my code, I really enjoy helping others and working with people. So, and they got it right. I am a career counselor, and for the longest time, I did want to be a social worker. Okay, so now let's look at my Myers-Briggs occupational ranking for my personality. The list on there is nursing, clerical supervisor, teacher, doctor, school bus driver, preschool teacher, administrator, nursing, librarian. So although some of these occupation I am interested in, but I don't think I've ever really wanted to be a doctor. But then again, all of this cluster that they provided, again, all of the occupation has to do with helping other people and working with other people. So they really got that one right in terms of me liking to help others, and being of service to others. So let's take an example of that. Although, my helping profession is on here, I want to focus on my students, and the major that I see a lot of is people going into the business major. So you can just, if you already know what you want in terms of your major, under occupation research, just put in business right here and click this arrow here or press enter, and it actually takes you into a list of occupation. And you can actually put marketing or click on any one of these. But some of my students like the computer system analyst. So it gives you a very detailed information about the particular job, and it gives you the task, what is required of computer system analysts, the technology skills, the knowledge, the abilities, work activities, and so on. And then it also tells you that you need a bachelor's or a master's degree. And this is kind of cool. If you've taken the strong interest inventory, it actually tells you the 3-letter code and investigative, conventional, realistic that's associated with this particular career choice, and your work values. And so, you know, there's the wages, how much you're going to earn, and your employment outlook, projected growth, and how many job openings there's going to be. On this right here, if you click under the tabs, if you look under education here, if you click under credentials, find training in California, there's a list of all these different states, but go ahead and click on California and hit go. It comes out a list of colleges and universities that offer this particular degree. And let's just click on California State University, Northridge. This college you can commute to, but I feel like it's pretty far compared to what Orange County, where we're located. So if you do go onto this website, go ahead and write in tuition where the search engine is, and you can just tell me how much it's going to cost for you each semester. So it could be undergraduate fee, and actually tells you right here the graduate fees, and you can kind of guesstimate and estimate how much it's going to cost you to stay at Cal State Northridge for X amount of years, and just total it up so you can answer the questions on there. So ONET is just a great tool that you can use to do some research, and you can do a couple of research on a couple of majors and careers. Just look through it. There's just a lot on here that you can look at. And if you don't have a particular occupation that you want, you can also go under the find occupation here and browse through the green economy sector, the STEM sector. You can go on there. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And so there's a lot of growth, a lot of job opportunities in those particular fields. So let's say you want to go into the healthcare industry. And there's just a ton of different occupation that you can get into, and you can look at what they do and how much they make and all of that. Or if you're not sure, since you've already taken the interest inventory, you can actually go and click under, let's say if you're social, you can actually put under social, and there's a listing of all of the occupation that goes into which social. And then if you can put in like the second or third also. You can put investigative, and then let's try, conventional, and hit go. And so it narrows it down a little bit there. And if you can see this bright outlook, little sun here or star, that means that there's going to be a lot of job opportunities later on for this particular occupation. Okay, so explore, go through ONET just to explore yourself and to make sure you answer all of these questions here, and then upload that onto Canvas. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure you email me. Thanks.